Hello, everyone, and welcome to the second half of Anatomy and Physiology. This is your humble instructor, Greg Barnhill, and I'm going to make this short video to get you started. I'm going to open up the first module today, but I wanted to touch on a few things. So if you're watching this video, you've clicked here. This is the second half of Anatomy and Physiology. Here's the schedule if you want to print it out. There's a Word version, a PDF version. But these are the major body systems that are covered. Now, blood, I'm not sure blood is considered a system. It's really part of the cardiovascular system, but it is a separate subject that we cover by itself. And we go all the way through, excuse me, reproduction. So male and female. The instructor information. So these are my office hours. I'm actually up here more than that. If you need to schedule a different time, by all means, you can do that. The best way to get a hold of me is right here. This is the primary email. You can message me in the course, but that goes right to my phone, and I usually try to get back as quick as I can. I think the standard is 48 hours, but I will get back to you before then. Now, the assignments for this course. Here is a printout. You want to print this out for you. There are 4 categories. The module exams actually count the most. Lesson quizzes. Each module will have 9 quizzes. You're going to read the information and then take a quiz. You get 2 attempts at it. The highest grade will count of the 2 attempts. That is 5%. Now, this is done for study purposes. These are low-weighted quizzes. If you don't do well on one of them, it's not going to really affect your GPA, but if you need to take them, do the best you can, of course, but they're low-weighted. Module lessons, these are interactive. You can do those an unlimited amount of times. You can redo the questions as many times as you want. You get 100. Those are 10%, and I'll show you that in a second. Module exams, they count 70%. Now, that's what each module has an exam. There are 8 modules total. There's only 7 body system modules that we're covering. Module 8 is the final, which contains this, which the final exam is comprehensive, and it's counted as 15%. So you add all this together, you get 100%. Device requirements. Now, this is Blackboard Ultra. All of these browsers, this is Internet Edge, Google Chrome, Safari, Firefox, they all work. Blackboard recommends Google Chrome. I actually use Firefox. I don't have any problems with that. But and this is an Adobe Reader. If you want a PDF, a lot of the outlines in this class are PDFs, so you can read those with Adobe Reader. Just download that. Please read through this. The main thing is when you send an email, just make sure you put, obviously your name, and put the CRN, which is this number up here. Where's my little spotlight thing? Right here is the CRN number, or I can go back out. It's this one. Just make sure you put that you're in the second part of Anatomy Physiology 409. That way I know how to answer your question, because sometimes we have up to 9 different courses and we're not going to always know offhand what you're talking about. So please go through here. Here's a little bit about it. If you'll watch these 2 videos, the main thing is put your CRN. I mean, it's just a common courtesy thing, and it is hard to. It helps me out with being able to get back with you the correct information. We use OpenStax. It's not required. In fact, there's a link here that'll take you to it. When this opens up, you can see the table of contents. You can download a PDF of it if you want, or you can buy a textbook if you want. But it's not required. It's just a companion part. It's free, so you don't have to spend any extra money on a book. So to get you started, a lot of you may not have taken this online in the first half, but there are 8 modules in this course. They go all the way down to here. You can't see them yet. The module 8 is the comprehensive final, but these are all the body systems that are covered. So here's blood, here's heart, lymphatic, respiratory. Anyway, each one is going to have 9 individual lessons. Now, this is called chunking. This is when you take a subject with a lot of material and you break it down into smaller sections so you can study it better and absorb it better. This first lesson is over, like an introduction to the endocrine system. Here's lesson quiz 1. You can take these twice. Now, these are timed. So once you start these, you got to finish them. Okay. You can't save them. You can't do anything with them. Here are the questions. And anyway, as I stated earlier, they're 5% of your grade. So each lesson will have that. There's an introduction here to what you're covering in each lesson. And there's also at the very end, and you're going to be going through these as a folder, but to close everything out, like, why do you do this? Why do you do that? But this first lesson's over the structures, how are these two similar, prostaglandins and hormone interaction, that was really important. So that's what you're going to be doing with each lesson. You're going to read the materials. Here's the pancreas, and then you're going to take a quiz over that section of it. Now, under the study hall tab, this is a program called Padlet. I love it. There's always going to be an outline and a PowerPoint over here. And if you want, this is a PDF. If you ever want to download these, you just click on the 3 little dots, download attachment. I like this a little better than having just a page full of stuff. Here you can see everything. These are videos. Crash Course is really good. A lot of these have good animations. They're very short. Like, here's control of the endocrine system. But obviously, and then here's PowerPoint. But you want to go through and read all of this. Your exam material is going to come from the outlines and the PowerPoints. But yes, I would go through and look at as much as you can. So under assignments, so here is, there's no lab component. This is a 2302. This is a soft chalk, and these are interactive. Now, if you want to, you can remove this little bar over here. It's like a navigation. You can just click on those and it'll get it out of the way. But these questions, you can redo them. I'm just going to click. I'm not even going to read the questions here. Oh, didn't get lucky. See how I got them all wrong? You can retry them again. You can do these till you get 100. If there's only one question, here's a crossword activity. But if there's only one question, this is pretty cool. It kind of gives you you can go over everything. It'll tell you a little bit about each body part. This is some drag and drops. If you do it here, it'll doink. If you get it incorrectly, which just kind of hurry, I think it's right there. But you can redo these as well. This restart. When you doink, it will deduct points from you. These are drag and drops. Okay, like, this is one question. So it wants you to pick the correct thing. Now I'm going to do this. I got it wrong. If it's just one question, you can go back and do it again. There's not going to be a reset. You'll just check your answers again. So, all right. So we can go through those. The idea with these is that, you get to, this is a slideshow, which is really cool. I like this. You can click on it, make it full screen. Let me go back, or you can do it like that, even make it even bigger. Get my keyboard out of the way. There we go. And then down here is like a ordering activity. So you would line all these up, and then you would check your answers. I didn't get full credit. I didn't really do it for one thing, but then you can redo it again. So, but that's how you would check your answers to see if you got it right. And some more questions. So it's good practice for you. It's repetitive. You can do them an unlimited amount of times. And then here's the module exam. Now, this one, it doesn't have a picture, but so these are going to be usually 50 questions. There might be some with a few less, but they are timed. You have an hour. You can't backtrack. But anyway, these are available. And the one thing I did not touch on, as far as when all this stuff is available to you, under assignments. Now, I didn't see it there. Okay, that's interesting. Well, where? That's my bad. Anyway, these are going to open on Sundays at 9 a.m. I will put that in here by the time I'll put that under the assignments. Okay. The assignment, okay, first of all, they're going to open up Sundays at 9 a.m. You're going to have to the following Tuesday to get it done. So that's like 10 days. And the assignment policy, this being a prerequisite for allied health, it is a little stricter than normal classes. There are no makeups. It says it here. No late assignments, no reopening of assignments. And it says it here, actually. I guess I don't have to post it, but they will open it Sunday at 9 a.m., close on Tuesday. That gives you plenty of time. Of course, you can email me if something comes up, but there's no opening of assignments. There's none of that type of thing. Being able to follow schedule is very important. And these courses being allied health, they have a little bit stricter set of rules. So if you'll look through that as well, please. And like I said, you can email me if something comes up. Okay, I believe that's it. You can get started. This module format of the lessons, study halls, the Padlet thing, and then the assignments, it's going to be the same in every module. There might be some modules that have 1 or 2 lessons. Most of them have 1. Some of them have 3. Depends on how big the body system is. But that should get you started. And email me if you have any questions.